Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. So I know I'm on here kind of late. I put off my vibe music, but I still had to come through and kick it with y'all and talk to y'all. Um, for my once a week check-in, it keeps me accountable to myself. As I go on this journey to create a film and share some of the things that I've been watching on TV myself, trying to make sure I understand what's relevant and what's happening today. So, today's episode, I'm sure you've already seen the title. It is about how I write with ChatGPT. Um, it's become kind of my co-writer and who I bounce my ideas off of. So let me know if y'all can hear me. um, I didn't hook up my microphone today, and I do want to make sure everything is well, and you can hear me well. I'm a little sleepy. I should have did this earlier, but how it is, when it is, what it is. So here I am, talking about something that I'm very passionate about, which is film writing. I love films. I always have. And I can't remember when I wasn't a writer. So I'm always writing, and I'm committed to actually producing something that I've written. And I'm working on a film right now. Um, Title is still working, so I don't even have a title for it yet, but it is my co-writer is ChatGPT. Seriously, it is. So let me go to see if there's anybody watching and give some shout outs. Okay. I love hearing my keyboard like clickety clackety. Okay, sweet. So now I got everything up and running. I'm gonna separate this and put it on the new page. Who's talking? Okay, perfect. All right, so here we are. This is what I normally do. I come in, I open my chat GPT, and I make a project, right? So let me make sure I'm covering all my bases here. Okay, so um, just a little bit about me. I have been producing content of my own, content of others for a couple of years now. I actually took a hiatus for about 5 years and switched over into technology. So I now work in IT. And of course, I have my ear to the ground and my eyes wide open as I am watching the film industry kind of evolve here, along with every other industry. We're being touched by AI. So I'm in the room. I'm in the room, I'm watching, I'm listening, and I'm applying some things. And that's going to be kind of what I'm talking about today. I'm writing a film right now that I've got 1,000 films in my brain. Like, we've already talked about all of these films that are all done and completed. I actually took one off the shelf and threw it into AI, and realized, that's not even the kind of story I wanted to write. So I am letting AI be my co-writer because it seems to, I don't know, accept. I don't have to worry about offending AI. I don't have to worry about hurting AI's feelings because I don't like its idea. I don't have to worry about AI not listening to what I said and just writing something else. Right. So it's awesome. So we're going to do a little bit of that today. We're going to go ahead and write a film. I'm going to just show you how easy it is. And then we're going to talk about the pros and cons of writing with AI. Okay. So here we go. Listen. Okay. So my next note here says, well, I chose, there's a bunch of AIs you can write with. There's Gemini and what's the Apple one, and everybody's got AI now, right? So I chose ChatGPT just because I'm familiar with ChatGPT. When ChatGPT first came out, I was there. Once my daughter started using it at school, I started using it too. And that's just why I use ChatGPT. I do like that ChatGPT offers like specialized machines that are focused on my subject. Like I put in, here, let me show you. I have my other screen here. And I'm going to present. Okay, so let's do a new chat. Okay, so this is my ChatGPT. She calls me Love the Creator. That's so dope. I think I told her to do that. I don't remember. But what I love about using ChatGPT is, I don't know if you can see over here in the corner there, I use a lot of specialized engines. And that means that engine is completely for that subject, right? So I got there by hitting GPTs with those little 4 dots there. That's how I got there. And then I come over here and I typed in films. And then all of these engines that are built just to do what it says, right? So let's get even more specific. Let's do film scripts. So now we have all of these engines here that are just about writing films. So there are some here that are 5,000 people are using this one. Film script writer, I'm using that one. 10,000 people are using it. Script writing GPT for films and TV, 1,000 people are using that one, and so on and so forth. And there's more if you want to see more, but I just pick from here. Hey, Halo AI, I've heard a lot about that. So, that's a good one. Let's try it. Says it's only got 20 plus people. Okay. Okay, so let's just do something quick. All right. So we have to create a 3-act screenplay. I don't think I want to do that. I want to do something a little shorter because we're here together. And I just want to, real quick, put something together. So this one I'm going to do. I'm going to start a chat all by ourselves. And I would like to create a scene of a man and woman. I want the scene to be when they first met. Maybe? I don't know. Let's see if we got some people in the chat that can help me out. Like, what else should we add to this to make it fun? Let's see what you guys say. I hope there's somebody watching. Let's see. So that I can get some input here. If not, guess what we're going to do? We are going to put it in ChatGPT because that's what it's about anyway. I'm not waiting on someone. I'm just going to put it in ChatGPT. Okay, this is a perfect example right here. This is a perfect example. Let's go back. Okay. So I want to write a script. And when they first met, or when they first kiss. Ooh, their first fight. And then I'll say something like, ask me 3 questions, because I usually, if you can do like 10 questions if you're that person and you can just answer 10 questions. I can't answer 10 questions. Like, give me 3 questions to think about, and then give me 3 questions to think about, and then I'll come back to and ask you, now what were your other questions, because that's just, maybe that's my brain, but we're gonna do 3 questions. So ask me 3 questions to help write this scene, and we'll go from there and see what it tells us. Alrighty. So what relationship between the man and woman before the fight? Were they dating? They married? Co-workers? Strangers who just met? I like co-workers. That sounds interesting. So they are co-workers. Okay. Number 2, what is the core cause of the fight? Jealousy, betrayal, stress, or a hidden secret? Hidden secret sounds good. Hidden secret causes the fight. And where and when does this scene happen? In the apartment at night, a wedding reception, a rainy street, 1980s New York City? Where does it happen? I'm going to say it happens at work. It happens at work at the water cooler. Is that still a thing, the water cooler? Like post-COVID, COVID, toilet, and the stove it. Is that I don't know about a water cooler. I think it happens at work. Suggest locations at work. See how we just keep it moving? We just ask ChatGPT to help our brain connect the dots. Because you know how it feels. You know if it's feeling good or not, right? So you can go ahead and put it on and say what you're going to say, you know. The break room, too obvious. Office elevator. That might be hard to shoot in a conference room after hours, a cubicle aisle during work, server's room, file storage, the rooftop, or the parking garage. Ooh, I like the parking garage. I like the parking garage. All right, so what did it give us? It said excellent choice. A parking garage gives you echoes, shadows, and isolation, a perfect pressure cooker for emotional release. Now, just one last thing before I write the scene. What is the hidden secret that sparks the fight? Examples. They even giving out examples, baby. Example. One of them sabotaged the project, is dating the boss. Oh my God. Lied about a promotion, or uncovered something criminal. I like dating the boss. That sounds good, right? Let's do dating the boss. Or we can say previously. Previously dated the boss. And who is it? Is it a man? Yeah. Because we know how y'all be out there in them streets. Okay. So what's the tone? Is it cinematic, like dramatic and emotional? That's so not me. Realistic, raw, low key but tense, comedic, awkward, biting humor, sharp and sarcastic, quiet and heartbreaking. I'm gonna do comedic. I like comedies. I ain't spell that right. COMEDIC. Mm-hmm. All right, here we go. And baby, just like that, we got a whole screen, a whole script. So let's see if it'll read it to us. I do love the element of the voice mode activated. Can you read the script to us?
Absolutely. Here we go. Office parking garage, evening. Dim fluorescent lights hum overhead, a concrete jungle of echoing footsteps and passive-aggressive tension. Cars are scattered. The workday's over, but not for these two. Amy, 30s, sharp, emotionally allergic to BS, stands by her car, arms crossed. Jack, 30s, likable but slippery, unlocks his car, sees her and freezes. So, how long were you sleeping with our boss, Jack?
Ooh.
Just so. Absolutely.
Yeah. So that's really cool that you could even have it read it to you. But the cool thing about this is that it'll give you what you need. What I usually do after that is I copy it, I take it over to Writer's Duet or Celtics or Final Draft, whatever it is that you're writing in. I copy it, I put it in that, and then I change the verbiage. I change the words. Sometimes I take out dialogue because it's too wordy. Sometimes I'll add more to the scene descriptions because I have it up here. I just need the place to put it. Sometimes I take things and I copy it and I put it back in ChatGPT and say, hey, this is what I updated. This is how I now corrected our scene. And can you add this to the scene? And then it'll rewrite the entire scene just to the way I like it and the tone that I like it. And, if you're really crazy and have too much time like Love McNeil is Love Beta, you may be in there developing your characters and telling it to make sure the character arc goes over the 7 stages of depression. You can do so much. And Gary Vee said it best that AI is not going to take your job. It's going to be people like me that's using AI to take your job. I work in technology. I'm using AI in my technology. Like, it's everywhere, and it is what it is. It's not going anywhere. So I would take advantage and learn it. Yeah, I enjoy it. I am writing a script right now. And it's just this easy to just come throw a script in ChatGPT. Like, we literally just wrote that script in 15 minutes. We wrote this entire scene. Let's write another one. Okay. Let's write another scene. Oh no, it's gonna write another scene from the same stage play. Oh, okay. No, it's asking. Um, we will write a scene for a new film about a woman who is stood up at the hotel but meets a tall, dark, and handsome potential man, interested man. Okay, how about that? I would like to make this a holiday film. Ooh, wouldn't that be cool? Getting stand up for Christmas or stood up for New Year's. Yeah, that sucks. Bringing in the New Year by yourself, right? And then, okay, ask 3 more questions to help develop this film. And then, okay, where's the hotel located? Great question. And what is her backstory? Why is this date so important? Is she recently divorced, coming out of a rough year, about to move away? What is the mystery man's vibe or secret? Secret? I want him to be. No, he ain't dealing with nothing. He's not connected to the ex, even though that would be juicy, right? If he was like, the ex is maybe co-worker. I got a mosquito bite. That's crazy. In September? Okay. Let's see. Where is the hotel located? In a cozy small town. Cozy small town. And is the location. She's home for the holidays. Boyfriend broke up with her and didn't meet her. He's a pilot. He's sleazy. Okay, he's a pilot. So he broke off their engagement. Meet her at the hotel. I don't know what he does. He was there to meet the parents. The mystery man is smooth and sincere. I don't know why he's there, but let's see if ChatGPT asks. They may have already figured it out, child. Done. All right. Now they want to know, before I write the scene, let's lock in the dialogue tone for the first meeting. What tone do you want for the conversation? Do I want it to be playful and flirty, sincere and heartfelt, witty and guarded, awkward and charming, slow and warm? You know what? I want to remove the um, the mystery man and just make this a scene for the woman, right? Because that was the original idea when I tried to write it with some friends a little while ago. But let's see what we get here. Do you want her to, heartbroken and trying to hold it together, anger and bitter, quietly reflecting and hurt, embracing freedom and new, funny and self deprecating? I think I want her to quietly reflect and hurt. Maybe funny and self deprecating. What does deprecating mean? Y'all know? Anybody? Anybody? It means making fun of yourself in a light, often humorous way. When someone jokes at their own flaws or bad luck, usually to cope and not to interfere, more relatable. So that sounds good to me. Yes, let's make it. Ooh, it funny and self-deprecating. I'm gonna copy it, paste it, send it up. Alrighty, so here we go. Interior. I'm kind of interested to read this. Interior, cozy, small town inn, dining room night, twinkle lights, rustic charm, enough glitter to remind you it's New Year's Eve. Oh, let's see. Wait a minute. Okay, so I'm gonna copy it and then I'm gonna take it over to Writer's Duet. Okay, I'm gonna bring it back over here. I want to show y'all all my passwords and stuff. Okay, I gotta pull it up here because it's really hard to read in ChatGPT. That's one of the cons. I would have to say one of the cons of writing in ChatGPT is that ChatGPT is tiny, honey. You cannot see the font. Okay, I have to take it with my bifocals over or trifocals actually. I have to take it over to um, Celtics or Writer's Duet or Final Draft, like whatever you write in. I have to copy it and take it over there because the font is just way too small. I can't see. That's one of the flaws. Another flaws is, as you'll see, soon as I'm able to pull it up and we can look at it together. Um, Writer's Duet. The dialogue is very stale. Okay, very made by machine like with no personality or a slight tinge of personality. And what I do find is that all of the personalities and all of your characters are alike unless it's a very wide difference between your characters, right? If you're writing a scene from the Joker and then you're adding the muffin, the little gingerbread man, of course those characters are going to be different. But if you're just writing a scene about two women, those two women really don't have too much difference in how they talk or their wit and charm. So you have to still go in there and add in wit and charm because it's just not there. It's just not there. It's a smooth, all put together, and you kind of know what's happening next. It helps you develop that. It helps you stop second guessing yourself on if this is good to go next. It helps you wrap it up because I do find when I am free writing, that I am writing a long time. Okay, I'm writing a long time, and these scenes long, baby. But ChatGPT helps me take that and say, nope, we're gonna cut it right here. We're just gonna use this part, blah blah blah, and that's been a lifesaver for me, right? Okay, so let me see. Can I do a new project? And we're gonna call it Ghosted. That was the name of it when I tried to write it with my friends before. Create. Boom. So here we go. Let me get you back over here. Okay, so here we are. Later, babe. So here we are. We're gonna write the film. I already copied it from over in ChatGPT. So now I'm just gonna paste it here. And boom, we got ourselves a 2-page script. That's all we want. It's just a scene for one, maybe for one that I've already kind of talked to about this scene. Anyway, all right, so here we go. Interior cozy small town inn, dining room night, twinkling lights, rustic charm, just enough glitter to remind you it's New Year's Eve. A few couples toast in the background. Hotel server clears plates from an empty table, except one that sits still. Tess, 30s, stylish in a way that says, I tried too hard. Oh no. Holds a half empty glass of champagne and a mostly full of heart. Tess, so this how it ends, huh? Me, bottle of bubbly, and enough makeup to waterproof a canoe. That's another flaw. Do you guys see that? Do you guys see that? Can I highlight that? No. Okay, so right here, you guys see that? Why is this down here? I don't know, but it's not perfect. It's Chat GPT. So you just have to go and fix the script as you go through it. She raises the glass. Cheers to me, the one and only girl in town who managed to get ghosted after the proposal. Now that's talent. She takes a sip, wincing. It's too dry. You know, I told my mama to make lasagna. Make it special, I said. He's the one, I said, lightly tipping her glass towards the ceiling. Hope you're having a nice night, Brad. Hope you're somewhere warm and well lit like a dumpster fire. Waiter approaches with a hopeful smile. Ma'am, would you like another glass? No thanks. I'd like a refund on 2025 instead. He gives her an awkward smile and walks off. She slumps and then looks up and forces a smile. I wore heels for this. Kicks them off up under the table, leans back, and lifts the glass in a mock toast to new beginnings, or at least decent appetizers. So it's a cute script, right? It's a cute script. So I would encourage anybody who's interested in writing a film, doing scenes, give AI a try, learn with it, grow with it, see what it can do for you. Maybe it'll push you closer to producing your own film, and that would be awesome because that's what I'm doing for myself. So I appreciate y'all hanging out with me while I wrote a scene here. And maybe I'll come back and make the scene with AI graphics and we'll make it an AI film. I don't know. Let's see what y'all think. Comment below if that's something you're interested in seeing. All right. I appreciate y'all hanging out. Y'all have a good night. This is Love Beta, and this is Love McNeil Podcast. And I believe every film deserves its flowers. My words ate me up.